Welcome back to History and Today, where I will be doing a four-part series on four of the greatest empires to have ever existed, kicking it off with the Roman Empire and its fall. The phrase, the fall of Rome, suggests that some cataclysmic event ended the Roman Empire, which stretched from the British Isles to Egypt and Iraq. But in the end, there was no straining at the gates, no barbarian horde that dispatched the Roman Empire in one fell swoop. Instead, the Roman Empire fell slowly as a result of challenges from within and without, changing throughout hundreds of years until its form was unrecognizable. Because of the long process, different historians have placed an end date at many different points on a continuum. Perhaps the fall of Rome is best understood as a compilation of various maladies that altered a large swath of human habitation over many hundreds of years. Just as the fall of Rome was not caused by a single event, the way Rome fell was also complex. In fact, during the period of imperial decline, the empire actually expanded. That influx of conquered peoples and lands changed the structure of the Roman government. Emperors moved the capital away from the city of Rome too. The schism of East and West created not just an eastern capital first in Nicomedia, in what is now Turkey, and then Constantinople, but also a move in the west from Rome to Milan. This is easily the most argued question about the fall of Rome. The Roman Empire lasted over 1,000 years and represented a sophisticated and adaptive civilization. Some historians maintain that it was the split into Eastern and Western empires, governed by separate emperors, that caused Rome to fall. Most classicists believe that a combination of factors, including Christianity, decadence, the metal lead in the water supply, monetary trouble, and military problems, caused the fall of Rome. Imperial incompetence and chance could be added to that list. And still, others question the assumption behind the question and maintain that the Roman Empire didn't fall so much as adapt to changing circumstances. Over time, Christian church leaders became increasingly influential. Priestesses controlled the fortune of Rome. Prophetic books told leaders what they needed to do to win wars, and emperors were deified. Christian religious beliefs and allegiances conflicted with the working of empire. The barbarians, which is a term that covers a varied and changing group of outsiders, were embraced by Rome, who used them as suppliers of tax revenue and bodies for the military, even promoting them to positions of power. But Rome also lost territory and revenue to them, especially in northern Africa, which Rome lost to the Vandals at the time of St. Augustine in the early 5th century CE. At the same time, the Vandals took over the Roman territory in Africa. Rome lost Spain to the Sueves, Alans, and Visigoths. The loss of Spain meant Rome lost revenue along with the territory and administrative control, a perfect example of the interconnected causes leading to Rome's fall. That revenue was needed to support Rome's army, and Rome needed its army to keep what territory it still maintained. There is no doubt that decay, the loss of Roman control over the military and populace, affected the ability of the Roman Empire to keep its borders intact. Early issues included the crises of the Republic in the 1st century BCE under the emperors Sulla and Marius, as well as that of the Gracchi brothers in the 2nd century CE. But by the 4th century, the Roman Empire had simply become too big to control easily. In addition, as time went on, Roman citizens, including soldiers and their families living outside of Italy, identified with Rome less and less compared to their Italian counterparts. They preferred to live as natives, even if this meant poverty, which, in turn, meant they turned to those who could help: Germans, brigands, Christians, and Vandals. Some scholars have suggested that the Romans suffered from lead poisoning. Studies have shown that there was lead in Roman drinking water, leached in from water pipes used in the vast Roman water control system. Economic factors are also often cited as a major cause of the fall of Rome. Some of the major factors described are inflation, overtaxation, and feudalism. Other lesser economic issues included the wholesale hoarding of bullion by Roman citizens, the widespread looting of the Roman treasury by barbarians, and a massive trade deficit with the eastern regions of the empire. Together, these issues combined to escalate financial stress during the empire's last days. As the Roman Empire disappeared from Europe, it will always be a big part of history, and surely never forgotten for futures to come. If you enjoy this short documentary, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Next episode will be on the Mongolian Empire, so stay tuned for more to come.